are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover.
The enthusiasm for football here on the East Coast always in the air. These folks are ready as their guys get set to match up
with their opponents.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Time for a much-needed and much-welcome diversion. The NFL is back. Here we go, week 1. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And no run back on this one, so the new... New season will begin at the 25-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 75 yards.
And Washington has taken a first-quarter lead. Wow, first play of the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive-type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, you spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
On first down, Wilson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. They could not ask for a worse start. You give up a touchdown on the game's opening drive, and then you turn right around and throw the interception on your very first play.
And this is where the coaching staff has to earn its money, because they've got to calm these guys down a little bit. Just as you noted, a horrendous start both sides of the ball. But now the defense, which gave up an opening drive touchdown.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
Antonio Gibson,
28 yards.
and Washington is able to stretch their lead.
Just an unbelievable start. Less than a minute in, they're already up 2 touchdowns.
You talk about getting out of the gate fast. I mean, beyond fast. That's warp speed, isn't it? To jump up with 2 scores like that in less than a minute's time, your confidence has to be elevated.
I haven't even found the right height for my chair yet. I'm still adjusting.
You mean you found a way to sit down?
I did, yeah.
Wow, you're quick.
At least I got that accomplished.
I'm still standing watching this occur.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Sliding out of the pocket. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. They go play action with Wilson. Flush to his right. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke. The 20.
And he will bring this one back. It is a pick-6 for a Washington touchdown.
Gonzalez lining up for the extra point.
Part of what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick-6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And following the pick-6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick-6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get there.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Kendall Fuller, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
2 yards.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And that's caught inside the 30. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Boy, they've definitely come out of the gate smoking here in the first quarter. Whatever they've tried to run has worked. And there's another example right there. Game plan is one thing, but how about his accuracy? It's been exceptional.
Off play action. Newton. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or two shy of midfield.
Intercepted.
It had been a near-perfect beginning to this football game. Already a double-digit lead first quarter, but their first misstep.
And you know how it is, partner. Sometimes when everything's going right, you start to feel like you can do just about anything you want on the field. This one didn't work out. If I were him, I'd go to my defensive captain and say, pick me up, my man. Help me out.
Johnson, the ball carrier.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Made the tackle.
Well done from a safety to come up there at the line of scrimmage. Nice tackle, too.
Yeah, he actually played into his position, didn't he? He's the strong safety. That means being near the line of scrimmage, cleaning up the run game, almost an extra linebacker, and he relishes the opportunities to put a big hit on a runner.
Throwing on second down. Wilson. Throwing left side here, and it's complete.
Wilson's pass.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Past the 20. He's got his man on the crossing route.
Pass complete.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Philadelphia. Jake Elliott on.
Well, since we don't have a rooting interest in this one, neither one of us wanted to see this one get out of hand too early. Here we are in the first quarter. That was an important response for them to score, already down 21.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Will take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field. Certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot. Great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7. From the gun, here's Newton. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. It's Ryan Kerrigan getting the sack.
Back at the 21-yard line.
Throwing on third down, Newton. And he's going to go down again. His sack there by Brandon Graham coming in and bringing him down to the ground.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half. And if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
Scott to return it. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. Play action. Now Wilson. They'll roll him out right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Flushed out right. And he comes back with one complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line.
Wilson's pass intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard
out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
so well. Go to something else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. Now a play fake, and it's Newton. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score.
Tressway in punt formation for Washington.
Here's Tressway now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
Oh, the return is Scott. All told, a 54-yard punt, 13 on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10.
38-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you...
That's caught inside the 20. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line.
An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. On 3rd down, Wilson. And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
The Eagles 1st down.
Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Sanders here as they run out of the gun.
And boy, this burgundy and gold defense charged up now. They stop him behind the line again.
That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
It's a loss of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
They go play action now. Wilson, he'll buy some time right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Chase Young
brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. To throw is Wilson, rolling to his right. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Chase Young, and Washington will have it on the turnover on downs.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
They fake the give. Newton. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Here's second and 10 now from the 29.
Play action. It's Wilson. Sliding out of the pocket. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 27 yards there, a first down. From the gun, it's Wilson. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got him. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. On first and 10 is Sanders. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a second and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up second and
out of the gun. Here's Wilson. And now he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. There the Eagles are back within a score. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
This Washington 21, Eagles 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They've seen their 21-0 advantage cut to just 7, so time to go back to work here. First and 10. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Ball carrier.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
At the 30-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play call to help him out a little bit.
And the Eagles are going to have it first and goal as they'll take this down to about the 3. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts
as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll run it with Johnson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Is good.
Elliott good on the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Play action. It's Newton. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
After the interception, here's Wilson.
This ball complete to Rager.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. CD, with that last pass, he joined a group of about 50 other men that are over 30,000 career passing yards. So, look, he's not at the top, but that's pretty good company.
Yeah, it's not the most exclusive fraternity in the NFL, but it's a pretty good one, isn't it? You still have to.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Number 6.
Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Eagles have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this fight?
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 28. And he will take this down to the 10-yard line.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with.
The 9-yard line.
The ball situated at the 9. 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out.
And it's Washington that scoops it up.
Through an opening, and there he goes. And he gets it back into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery leading to a Washington touchdown. How about that for a momentum swing? You had it goal to go. Not only do you cough it up, but they pick it up and return it all the way for a touchdown.
And now you have to give oxygen to the entire team because what a letdown that was. Terrific drive. Looked like you're going to get points. Instead, the other team registers them on the scoreboard.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And they'll be looking to start fresh. Just a moment ago, they were backed up, coughed up the football, and then saw it go the other way for 6 points. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Brian Poole. And he will be brought down. His time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Wilson, off play action. Escaping the pressure right. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Quez Watkins, the intended target.
And it's second down.
Kendall Fuller there on the coverage.
To throw again. Wilson firing quickly here, and that's complete. He's at the 40. 20. 10. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Wilson
making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Eagles have moved out in front.
And that third counter there gives them the lead, and it's obvious they've needed everything that he's given them today. The 3 touchdowns, that's impressive, but without him, they're not winning this game.
Elliott good with a PAT, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Back to the air, Newton on second down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the intended target, and it's third down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
This is taken around the 12. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
19-yard line.
Offense set to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Off play action. Wilson. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
First down, Philadelphia.
Operating from the gun. Wilson eluding the pressure right. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A really nice gain of 25 yards. On first down, Sanders able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
Handoff to Miles.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. From the gun, Wilson. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he'll go down at the 28. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First down, Eagles.
Off the play fake, Wilson. And oh, look at that, a diving catch.
Complete.
14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
I know you don't get anything extra for degree of difficulty, but maybe you should. He's done absolutely everything in this game today, including laying out for that one.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's Johnson. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. He was just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
On 2nd down, Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Operating from the gun, Wilson. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Eagles add on to their lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
2nd and inches.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
For Terry McLaurin.
He has still not connected on a single pass in this second half.
And right now they're going through all the different reasons, the whys, the wherefores. Bottom line, got to find some completions in there and get their offense moving.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Off play action. Newton. He may try and run for this. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
That's good.
A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, Newton. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 48. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Montez Sweat able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end.
Wilson.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
A gain of 7 yards.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. They'll roll him out right.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
A 55-yard punt that time with a return of about 14. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
16-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a 2-score game. And now here is another interception. Picked off near the 26. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth-quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Here we go. 20.
Coming off the pick-6, it's Newton. Taking a shot for Samuel. He's got a man, complete. Taking it right down Broadway. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Curtis Samuel, 75 yards. And Washington able to close the gap just a bit. Gonzalez now to add the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Makes the score Eagles 49, Washington 35.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will make it into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
1st and 10.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is 2nd and less than a yard. Now a carry for Sanders, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Another run with Sanders. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
1st down, Philadelphia.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Sanders. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
And an Eagles first.
They go back to the ground with Sanders. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
Bobby McCain.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them. trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. Oh, Wilson going to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Philadelphia. Russell Wilson. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And this is going to be covered up by Washington. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 20. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you free.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Montez Sweat picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Going deep here for Watkins. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
On the jump ball.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Ball carrier.
And Washington now going to use the 1st of their 3 timeouts. As the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. 4th down. Here's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. And now he's going to use his legs. The Eagles going to take the 1st of their timeouts. It's just their 1st. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And they will take a knee here. So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for Philadelphia, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the LA Rams. Meanwhile, for Washington, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Let me explain what I did. can I kick it? Hold on, yeah, I got some rings and a range, can I kick it? Yeah, don't ask me a thing, how I got her, how I did it. Yeah, spend the whole half, had a blast, can I kick it? Even with a sprain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain, can I kick it? Things have changed, can I kick it? People acting different, so
hey, could count on my power, hey, look at my dog, some claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the climb, how did you get up? I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I did been ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. Ay, how did the lady go miss? Ay, her she was magic, she mixed. Met her at one of the functions, we caught a little rhythm, she caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked it.
let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Blast, can I kick it?